make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination.
Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. Welcome to my video today, you guys. Today is Monday and I'm sharing with you two cards. We're going to make this card. I'm sharing with you these two cards because I actually have a workshop that I'm going to be doing today. I haven't done a workshop, an in-person workshop, in about a year and a half. So I'm excited to do this with a group of ladies, and we're going to be making these two cards. This is just a spin on a card I made a couple weeks ago. I'll link a card right up here if you're interested. It was just a different color scheme and I used ribbon and I changed it up, and this is what I'm doing. It's a real simple one. And then this one was actually inspired by a swap card. This swap card is a swap card that Patty Bennett made. It's a note card, and then it has the ribbon, and then this affectionately yours paper, and then it has this. And so I changed mine up a little bit. I made it into a card, and then I put a colored piece of cardstock behind here, and then I used a different stamp set for the sentiment. So let's get started and we'll make this. This stamp set is the Foxy Friends stamp set, and it has the Fox punch builder. I'm not using the punch. I wanted to, but at the end of the day decided that would probably be easier to go ahead and just stamp. So I started with a thick piece of white cardstock for my card base, and I'm just getting that ready by going ahead and folding it and using my bone folder to give this a nice tight score. And then this is crumb cake cardstock. And this is cut at 5.5 because I want it to stretch all the way across the card. And then I'm going to cut it at 4. So it's a little bit shorter than the actual card. So let's cut all of our pieces while we're here. This piece right here is from the Affectionately Yours designer paper. We're going to cut that at 2.5, and then it's 2.5 by 5.5. And then this is going to be cut at 1.5 by 5.5. And it's already at 5.5. And we're gonna layer those pieces together. So this is a super simple card. I just wanted to layer it. I'm not going to attach this piece yet. I'm gonna attach the designer pieces. So down here, we have our designer paper, and we can attach this piece. So we're just gonna do some layering. Trying to line this up the best I can without getting my head right in the middle of the camera. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is grab some Emerald Envy ribbon. And this ribbon is really easy to work with. See the length of the card. And then I've cut another little tiny piece and I've tied that. So now this piece can move up and down the ribbon easily. And then we're going to trim this down and get all the frayed edges off, and then we're just going to use the cheater method to go ahead and place this ribbon around the card. Now I always like to add ribbon whenever there's a seam. I always feel like it needs something there to cover that seam up where two pieces of paper meet. You don't have to put the ribbon on there, but it's just something that I prefer to do. So you just wrap this around, you flip it over, and you use a little bit of tape on the back, and then that makes it look like your bow is perfect, and then you can still move it if it's a little bit crooked, okay? So let's work on our stamping. You're going to need Emerald Envy chocolate chip. I have all my pieces laid out. We're going to start with the crumb cake, then we're going to layer with the chocolate chip, and then we're going to stamp the sentiment with Emerald Envy. So we're going to start with the little, this is like, what, a fox, a cat, a raccoon, I don't know. It's super cute. We're going to stamp that right in the middle. I've used my layering circle framelits. I've used both the scallop and then the circle. So we have this guy down. Next, you're going to be all done with crumb cake. Next, you're going to have this piece, which is actually a little face, but we're just going to use the ears. So that's how you ink that up, just in the corner. And then hopefully my head doesn't get in the way, but I got to line this up, guys. That's probably the hardest one to line up. Then we have the face. And that doesn't have to be perfect. You know, you'll get the idea. And then there's this cute little paw, and it goes down here in the circles. Just like that. It does not have to be perfect, you guys, I promise. Then you're going to use your Emerald Envy. And this is Adventure Awaits, and it's from another stamp set. But we're just going to stamp that right over that little guy. And then we're going to layer this together. Boom, boom. This is coming together really quickly. Just like that. And then you can use pop dots, or you can just layer it flat. Either way, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's whatever your preference is. Tuck it under that bow so the bow sticks out. Press that down. And then layer this right onto your card. Put a lot of adhesive there. Now, because this is at 4 inches, you're going to leave a white border at the top and at the bottom. Center that. This part you probably want to make a little bit more perfect. Oops, I did that upside down, you guys. Why do I always do that? Recently, I've been doing that. Okay, I'm going to leave it, but I'll fix it after I'm done with the video. So these are the 2 cards that we're making in our workshop. I'm super excited to be using these items. I think that it would be better to pop this up. I think for my workshop, I'll be popping this up off the ribbon. That tends to work better. But I'd love to know which one you like better. This is pink. It's Melon Mambo and Blushing Bride. And it uses the Pops of Paradise designer paper. Or the Foxy Friends, which I did upside down. I'm gonna have to fix after I get done with this video. So thanks guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me today. I will be back on Wednesday with a planner video for you guys and Friday with a Project Life video for you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me to the very end of my video here. Don't forget that we have 2 promotions happening with Stampin' Up! Right now. The first one is if you spend $350, you get an extra $35 in free Stampin' Up! Rewards, which is just free product of your choice. And then also if you choose to join Stampin' Up! This month, you can get 2 free stamp sets with your starter kit. Both of those promotions are on my website. You can check them out. You can email me, and I'm happy to get back to you. And then I have 2 other projects for you here. They are both cards, since typically on Mondays I make cards. The first one is the camera card I made with the puns intended stamp set, and then I made the rainbow sunshine card last week for you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I will be back later this week with projects for you guys to check out, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later.